We got Twin in the building. Once
So-
again, bless. So the first thing I want to ask you is about this top 10 rappers list. You know, that's something on social media that is stir up a lot of controversy whenever it's brought up. You know what I mean? A lot of egos is being involved. A lot of egos is get damaged. A lot of egos is get boosted up. So what I really want to know is, what's your opinion on the whole top 10 in the Bahamas situation? Top 10 list, top 10 rappers.
See, you notice I never really, say what my top 10 was or anything like that. Because I mean, like you say, a lot of egos and a lot of feelings getting hurt. I didn't want to post that up because, I mean, it don't make no sense. Someone name get leave out, they start catching feelings. Plus, you look at it like this, I don't look at Nassau like it's just Nassau. Nassau is very small, you see what I'm saying? I look just talking about the artists that in Nassau, it's a whole world out there. You see what I'm saying? I don't want you bigging up these artists and make them feel like they doing big things. You put them in the top 10, and you see what I'm saying? They get comfortable. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no one, like, I just feel as if a lot of odds over here, we could be doing more. You see what I'm saying?
Alright, I like that. I like the fact that you're thinking in a global perspective and not just local, right? So, why is it important for you personally to think in a global way?
Global way, because, we where we from, dog. This ain't no music industry over here. We in Nassau, dog. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, very true.
We in Nassau, so there's no music industry over here. So, me focusing just on Nassau wouldn't make no sense. I'm gonna get no income because no, like I say, no music industry over here.
So do you feel there's potential to develop for an industry to be developed that could be lucrative?
I don't really. I just believe like it's too small. You saying like it's too small, man. You see what I'm saying? Like I just feel like Nassau too small that ever have a music industry that actually makes sense where you could actually be rich like how Drake those is. Like your audience still have to be. Your audience can start to form in other places.
Okay, that's true. But what I mean is, so do you feel like artists can get a start locally to be able to branch out globally?
That's how a lot of artists start. That's where we started.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But do you feel in the Bahamas, do you feel like it's realistic for an artist to, like, okay, you just came from Canada performing, right? So I mean, do you think it's enough with the local performances, local radio play for an artist to get enough buzz to go foreign?
Yeah, you gonna have a little buzz, but like I say, don't just rely on that buzz. That buzz, obviously, with buzz, if someone see you with buzz, like someone from the States, they see you with a little following or something, they gonna want to listen too. Like they saying like you just starting off, like you ain't got no one interested in you at all. Like you got a little buzz, so they can say, alright, there's actually an artist that making some sense, so
right.
I can listen to them. People don't like to listen to you like when you ain't no one on your run and nothing like that. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely. All right, that's true. But so let me ask. So what's your opinion on that? On persons just they only supporting in, I guess what we call the bandwagon. When everyone else join, then they feel like they need to listen. We see it with, I mean, not even just in music, but with like Buddy Hill. Everyone's saying that. Well, all these people were Manuel support him because he's a BMN too. But how you feel about persons just joining late, not wanting to be one of the first set to support someone?
You can't, see, I always tell people, you can't really tell someone what to support. You see, he's saying like, that's how people is in the world. Like the most people, they gonna like like when you drop a song, they gonna like the mainstream music that everyone else playing, that in the club. They ain't gonna like the underground music that, you see, he's saying you can't fault someone for what they like. Like if someone wanna mess with something just because someone else mess with it, they ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with them. People jumping on the Buddy Hill while you're talking about how you expect us to know this Buddy. You say that we falling in Nassau, like obviously, yeah, when you get more successful, more people gonna you can't be mad at people.
So people just need to get their name up, is what you said.
I mean, what you mean by that?
Like,
Name up.
they need to get their, they need to basically do enough to be noticed, and they need to do more to get out there.
Yeah, like I say, like once you start getting more out there, you can't really talk. Like I see people saying that too, like, oh, you always messing with Twin them from VUB days. I was like, bro, you want this the only people who's messing with us from VUB days, that's the only people you want to support us? We wanna get nowhere, brother. You
Very
know
true.
again?
Very true.
We wanna get nowhere. Same thing with Buddy Hill. Like you think Buddy Hill don't want the bandwagon us you supporting them?
That's true. All right. So that brings me to this question. we was talking off camera and I was talking about your social media, and you made a comment as far as people wanting the recognition,
Yeah,
but something to the effect of they don't really want to put the work in.
you're right.
So, what are some of the benefits you seeing? Because I mean, me personally, I see you putting in the work. I see you constantly recording. Now I see shows developing out of that.
Mhm.
The buzz growing. So I mean, share with the artists who trying to come up the importance of that work ethic that you have.
I just feel like a lot of artists just like feel like people owe them something, like, and for the most part they ain't even working that hard. They ain't doing nothing. You say they just want this recognition and they want these ratings to come out of nowhere. Like, you ain't got no song with no bunch of people vibing with. You ain't in the studio every day making songs. You going to niggas, like we like say niggas in there.
Yeah, man. You can speak
church?
your mind.
All right.
Say anything what you want to say.
Alright then. I just feel like people just they looking for them handouts, and they want to jump, and they expect people to, what they trying to say, like they want the recognition without putting in the work, basically. You saying like things don't work like that, but you saying like, even I tell my brother all the time, bro. Me, I could be real, bro. I could be doing way more. I could be doing more of these interviews. I don't even send myself to the radio. You saying, you notice you barely prepared to them on the radio. Like, I always just like, we just relax, bro. We just basically treating this like it was just our hobby. You saying all the shows, we wasn't going out of the way for them shows. People was coming to us. You say, so I was like, bro, we could have been doing way, way more. And I just saying, bro, people who you want the recognition, you mad, you getting upset at people for not, like, you get mad at people like, oh, why be him messing me, or why this boy look at me, and you hating on this next man, you hating on Twin Them, you hating on BZ, you hating on whoever you hating on these, you ain't working, like, you hating on guys, ain't got music, you hating on, you say he's saying, and you ain't even working like these niggas, bro. You say he's saying, and but you mad.
Okay,
You mad for it, brother?
so what make you get into the mindset to shift it from, because I assume you take it for more than just a hobby now.
Yeah, most definitely.
So what caused you to get into that mindset to be more active, to be more productive?
There's a lot of reasons. One, people have the mindset that school is like the only way that you could actually be successful. You say he's saying, so I know me and my brother, we niggas, we don't do good in school. You might hear us talk sometimes, and you might think we got a little sense, you might think that we was doing bad in school, but no, we freaking like, boy, when I get able to get 2.0, I was freaking happy, boy. You say he's saying, sometimes I've been on probation like twice in my high school days. But when it was like, literally that was my goal. Like, once I get over 2.0, I straight. I ain't worrying about nothing. Oh, I get 2.0, I good. You say he's saying, I wasn't really one of them niggas who used to do good in school. So that's what made me take it serious, because I just felt like ain't nothing else, brother. I can't do, like, I don't feel like, I mean, I won't go back to school and try to take it serious, give it another try, because I know, like, school, that's good to have. You see, and it's because I see all lone niggas going back to school, all Swiss beats, Diddy them, Shock, all these niggas done rich and they going back to school, so that's commendable. You see, saying, so I'd go back, I ain't trying to knock school and nothing, but what made me want to take music serious, because I stopped going to COB, and I was like, bro, I was just looking at it like, bro, ain't nothing else. Ain't nothing else, like, well, what could if I don't do it, if it ain't music, what else it gonna be? It ain't gonna be freaking, I ain't gonna be in no top law firm. You say he's saying, because bro, that's what I fuck with.
So you don't have a plan B is what you said.
I can't say I ain't got no problem having no plan B, because obviously life does throw you curveballs.
That's very
Like
true.
say, God forbid, I lose my voice.
Very true.
I ain't got no plan. You say he's saying I ain't got $4, so people thinking, oh, you just, yeah, it's good to have a plan A and focus on that so you could give 100% of it, but it's still good to have a plan B. Not saying I have a plan B now, because I ain't in school, I just working basically making corn, I just got the music, but I don't know what plan B is, because life shows you curveballs, you never know what life will gonna happen, bro.
So how your parents, how your family, do they support your music? How they feel about
Most
your
definitely.
decision to not go back to school? How they felt about that?
Well, my father usually saying he is the school type, he always, but at the end of the day, he love us more, so he was always supportive of us doing music. Like, even when we was sitting home, me and I no job, and then he was coming to us, he was like, oh, hey, y'all do this, like, we was doing online classes with Berkeley at the time,
Okay.
he's spending the coin for that. You say he's saying, nah, I never work out, we never finish that, but he's like, bro, this still like school in a way, this ain't like, this like music theory and then you say he's saying that's the thing we're trying to get away from, and we always had that mindset like, oh, we don't need this, we don't, he was always saying, well, we need school, like we have the talent there, but we just need to, you know, fix it up or whatever.
Well, that theory side.
You say he's saying like, just the music production side, he's always saying that we need that, like, and even like making music, like he said the talent done there, God done blessed with the talent or whatever, we just need to freaking perfect it now. And he never felt like it was like of that, like even with my engineering and all that, I was doing music, I was doing a music production course in Berkeley, and they was teaching me how to engineer on Pro Tools or whatever. But I was like, bro, this stuff ain't sound that bad. I always had that mindset. It ain't sound that bad, like it can get me somewhere. You see what he's saying? So, but he was supportive. Like he always like say, bro, if you gonna do music, bro, you gotta just do it the right way.
Right.
And I was my brother always go back and forth with him and say like, ain't no right way. There's like 1,000 ways to make it. And I agree. Like, you know, you got the Cardi B's, you got the people like Drake and the people like Justin Bieber who actually like you could tell they talented, they supposed to be out. But then you got the people like who just get these tracks like. You say he's saying they get lucky. Not lucky, I ain't say lucky because I don't say that. That's disrespectful to say about someone, but they got these records like as simple as that person not sending them that beat, they wouldn't able to, you know, make that type of song like you say he's saying like that in a way.
Yeah, and I like what you're saying. I like your insight on the topic. As far as school, I agree with you. You know what I mean? It's 1,000 ways to make it, and you know it's good that your pops had that open mind to say, even listen. You know what I mean? So now you was getting the formal training with the engineering and stuff like that, but it's obvious that you're saying, well, you almost like to learn through trial and error in a way.
Yeah, I like seeing the online situation. It ain't like being like the person there. Like I basically still teaching myself. I can look this up on YouTube, so it ain't like I just like, bro. I when I started engineering, I've been doing this from 2010. Started from Cool Edit Pro, and now in Logic now. I know how to use Pro Tools like basically, but you know I ain't stay with that because the new Pro Tools ain't really like again plugins and all that. So I like, I rock with Logic right now. Basically, it's basically the same thing. Logic just more easier to use. Basically, Pro Tools more, you know. But I mean, yeah, bro.
So okay, well, we got a couple more questions, right? So with the whole thing on your social media about features, right? And people catching feelings when you don't want to feature with them or stuff. What would cause you to turn down a feature?
See the thing about me. The thing would cause me to turn down a feature is like I don't really turn down them like. You don't have to have a name. Like I ain't saying like a big artist when they say this next line, but you don't gotta be twin them for me to necessarily feature with you. Like you could just start off. If I like the song, I can do it. Usually saying like people who like got the same almost the same record as twin them, they send me songs, I don't like it, I ain't gonna do it. Like, oh, I don't feel like I can vibe on it in a good way or represent the song good. I'm gonna do it, not to say the song's bad, I don't feature it, but sometimes I tell niggas that I can do a feature and then I don't end up doing it. Cause like I probably end up forgetting, or I'll be like, bro, you know, you just getting writer's block, and you saying you just forget the hit back, and niggas say, oh flip, I forget to do that feature. But I always tell people all the time, bro, for twin them, like I don't know no one who been on tracks with more niggas than us. You saying mostly because we have our studio right now run, bro. So when niggas send us shit, we could do it right now. Like
yeah.
Like we done feature with like almost everybody, but so I don't like. And the reason I made that style is for I didn't want people to depend on features. Like I say, focus on you. Like twin them, we don't. People the most excited thing, but when you find your song, they need to want to hear you, bro. Not the next nigga on the track, bro. You don't need like I understand, they give you that jump, like he got certain name, like now you say his next line, I ain't trying to. But when they see twin them there, you don't want them going there just for twin them, and then when they hear your part, it's garbage. Everybody gotta be equal, bro. That's why you see me featuring with Judah, see me featuring with Lex, BZ. You see saying Joe Capone, because at the end of the day, I just feel like it's equal, bro. There's more names, but I just feel like it's. You say saying like
Now
You get different flavors, bro.
You sure you don't want to add them names? Cause then you know.
They don't even, I just use it. I be all day, but they know who we messing with right now. You said he's saying like, there's a lot of names out there, like there's artists like I mess with artists like that. I ain't one of them artists who don't mess with artists. Like we have a relationship with probably the most artists over here, bro.
You willing to collaborate? You just have to feel the vibe.
Most definitely, bro. Like even niggas like. You might even see us drop a song, like the song might not be out, but we probably do a song with these niggas before, like Futs. I sure we got about two with them that we about to do, might not get finished, but then like every song you do ain't gonna really drop, brother.
Yeah, you see.
You see he's saying like, I got a song with you.
Yeah, you see.
You see.
So I overstart.
You know what they go. People, that's another thing people wouldn't even think that I have a song with Mr. Manage Mario. They wouldn't think that.
Yeah,
Cause like but like I say, bro, we have verses from, you can name it, bro.
Yeah,
Ocean Club, the old Ocean Club remix out there, bro. I won't even say all the, like, bro, names you wouldn't even think on that track, bro. You see they saying, like, I, like, artists mess with Twin them, bro, like, for the most part, like, but I mainly said that because I didn't want artists to be so reliant on the next man, bro, like, get Boy But You straight, you can cry and be like, oh, you can send me this, you can cry and you can make that stop you from Dubai, do your thing, bro, I don't mind, niggas don't want to do a feature for me. It's all love, brother, like, I can't even be mad because I don't take that personal, bro, at the end of the day, it is what it is, I can't be dependent on a man, because especially if that man don't owe me shit, bro, that nigga don't owe me nothing, bro.
I respect your perspective.